Jester, and welcome to the channel. So, as you've noticed, I am using a headset. That means that there is me here. And it's, well, as you'll expect, it's Dr. Calrson. Yeah, but first, let me cover this to show the hypocrisy, shall we? Here. From Naftali Bennett. As a former Israeli Prime Minister with the Mossad having reported directly to me, I say to you with 100% certainty, in bold, the accusations that Jeffrey Epstein somehow worked for Israel or Mossad running a blackmail ring is categorically and totally false. Epstein's conduct with both the criminal and the morally despicable had nothing whatsoever to do with Mossad or the State of Israel. Epstein never worked for the Mossad. This accusation is a lie being peddled by prominent online personalities such as Dr. Calrson, pretending that they know things they don't. They just make things up, say it with confidence, and these lies stick. Because it's Israel. There's a vicious way of slander and lies against my country and my people, and we just won't take it anymore. And as you can see, it's evident once again that this is the connection that these anti-Semites try to do, connecting Epstein with Mossad or Israel. Is just that it's fake. The news article that came out was just a guy writing conspiracy theories in a newspaper for clicks, and suddenly the stormcucks and other morons decided to have its fun because, hey, it's real, it supports my conspiracy theories, and it went with that. But, of course, Dr. Calrson had to reply, and here is his reply. You just won't take it anymore? Instead of issuing threats on social media, why don't you sit down for a rational interview on Jeffrey Epstein's ties to the Israeli government? We'll reach out to your office this morning. Well, now that's interesting. We saw how he interviews people. The people who supports him or that he has the same views as him, he offers no pushback. For instance, with Ted Cruz, he actually got buckled down with some trivia. It was as if he was talking in a bar and asking for trivias for points and seeing who wins and who loses. But when he was interviewing the president of Iran, there was literally no pushback. And to make matters worse, and I mean in this one, he actually thought that it was a nothing burger, or at least he acted as if it was a nothing burger, when, well, Iran tends to say Minecraft America and things like that. He offered no pushback. They would doubt me. Well, let's go check out the interview. Here it is. But before we continue, it is a trailer.
And crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
switching to Calrson. Let's see if the sound is proper, and I should have tested this before, but I completely forgot about it. Hey! This is well, an amateurish channel. Too loud for that. Well, anyway, let's see if the sound is proper.
Afraid of Iran, and they believe that Iran would like to strike the United States with a nuclear weapon. They see video of Iranians saying death to America, describing our country as the great Satan. What is your opinion of that? Should we be afraid of Iran?
I believe that this is a very wrong impression that anybody might have of Iran or the Iranians. I would like to remind you that Iran has never invaded another country in the last.
Let me put it this way, he is lying right there, and Calrson will not offer a pushback. Again, as an example of his hypocrisy. I think this is because either he may or may not be funded by Qatar or Pakistan or something like that. Why? Because Iran has tried to invade multiple countries since then and succeeded in some situations. An example is with Iraq and Iran war, with both countries being at war. And remember, Iran even used children to clear minefields so their soldiers can then go across the border. Other examples of invasion or controlling countries is Yemen with the Houthis. They basically have an enclave in Yemen. And other examples include Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza. And then we have Syria, which they control basically quite some time. Not only that, they have multiple bad people, cells everywhere in the world. I can't say the T word, it's YouTube, so don't blame me. They have it everywhere. But details, tiny little details that nobody seems to get. You know, or the problems that Iran was having with Pakistan when they started to have a microaggression problem. Details, tiny little details. Right.
200 years. When they say death to the United States, it doesn't mean death to, they don't mean death to the people of the United States or even to the officials of the United States. They mean death to crimes, death to killing and carnage, death to supporting killing others, death to insecurity and instability.
So basically, he thinks that Naftali Bennett was actually issuing a threat on Twitter. But here, no pushback. He actually believes every single word that this guy is saying, or at least he seems to allude to with his lack of reaction. At least this is what we can gather from this video, and it is quite telling, isn't it? Quite telling how things are. You can see the hypocrisy in this entire, 2 minutes or so? Let's continue.
This is, have you ever heard that an Iranian killing an American? Have you ever heard?
Yes, multiple times. In fact, Iran has actually armed and well done. Oh God, why can't I say that word? YouTube is really a big problem. Let's just say that Iran has done quite a few T words against America, for instance, including some embassies in Lebanon. Iran has also killed people from Argentina. Has also, shit. I said the K word. It should have been Minecrafted, but YouTube. Iran has also Minecrafted people from America, including a certain destroyer that they attacked and other things. But tiny little details. Details.
that, or a terrorist that was Iranian and he carried out a terrorist attack against the Americans. No, it was your president who confessed that the Americans created the ISIS in our region.
No, that's not true. ISIS wasn't created by America. It was simply an uprising of people with very orthodox Islamic belief, kind of like what Iran has, and they used the weapons that was already there. That was its sole purpose was to help build up the Iraqi army, and they used it, and they basically took control of Syria, and Syria also asked its handlers, Iran, to stop it. Why? Because it was mostly Sunni and Wahhabist type of Islam, and Iran is a Shiite or Shiite. Yeah, there you go. I hate the joke. It's Sunni or Shiite. Anyway, Iran believes that the only way for their prophet of Mahdi, I believe that's the correct word, to come is if they vanquish, Israel and America. And you know why?
And they were responsible for this wrong image that is portrayed of religion or the Muslims in the world. And once again, I would like to tell you and remind you that this is not death to the American people or to the officials. Death to crimes and atrocities, to bullying, to the use of force, and anybody who would like to become an accomplice in the crimes perpetrated by others.
2 Iranian ayatollahs have issued fatwas against Donald.
Did you notice that he offered no pushback? Did you notice that he did not question it? That he did not say anything at all? Did you notice that he said nothing against any of the lies the president said? And quite frankly, it was quite weird. The dubbing of the guy kept on going while he was quiet. I would expect be a bit unsynced because it's a translation, etc. But quite a bit of the interview, you can actually see that the guy goes on for a minute after the president stops. So I wonder what is going on in there. But the most important thing here, and this is quite clear, is that he offered a little. Actually, I don't think even little was it. I think nothing at all. And he thought that, at least in this interview, it seems that Minecraft to America doesn't seem to be an issue for him. That's a bit odd, isn't it? It feels very odd. But for some reason, somewhere, with Naftali Bennett saying that it's just not going to take it anymore, is considered a threat. You can see the hypocrisy of Tucker Carlson, and I used to actually respect this guy. I actually did. It's sad how far this man